Welcome back to Ascend and Maintain. As always, I'm your host, RP, aka Represent Peace. Today, I want to talk about something that maybe you've recognized, but maybe you haven't. That is, success isn't linear. What do I mean by that? I mean that just because you put in work one day, maybe 2 days, or even a week, doesn't mean you're immediately going to see success. For example, you go to the gym, you lift some weights, you're not immediately going to be huge and buff. Or, you start a diet. You do it 1 day, 2 days. You're not immediately going to lose weight. Instead, for these things, you need to consistently, day after day, work at it until you hit this threshold or you pass that pinnacle point. Then, once you do, then you immediately will see success. But you must remember that it will only last if you continue to put in the work. Because if you stop, yes, you might see success for a couple days, but unfortunately it will fade out if you didn't continue to put in that work. So again, with working out, yeah, you can work out for months, 2 months, get kind of jacked. But if you stopped, let a month go by, you will no longer see those results. So you must continue and continue to put in this work day after day. I know that sounds obnoxious, but that's how we be above average. Or else why are you here? Unfortunately, people also fail to realize that bad habits work the same way. For example, you eat cheeseburger one day, you eat some donuts, you're not immediately going to gain a lot of weight. But if you keep doing those things time after time, eventually you will find yourself being obese or gain 20 pounds. You have to remember that, there's two sides of the coin. Either you can continue to put in the work for good habits, or you can continue to put in work for bad habits. But sooner or later, for one or the other, you will see that either success or that downfall. And just remember too, that there will always, and I mean always, be a someday as long as you continue at these goals. Unfortunately, we may not know when that someday is, but I can tell you one thing. I can tell you if you don't continue at it, if you stop, there will never be that one day. So, like always, like, follow, subscribe. Most importantly, comment. Join a culture where your desired behavior is the normal behavior. Again, this is Ascend and Maintain. Have a beautiful day.